हेलो दोस्तों, बिगनर्स माइंड में आपका स्वागत है और अभी हम कर रहे हैं करंट अफेयर्स। टॉप 10 फाइनलिस्ट्स अनवील्ड फॉर इनोवेशन टू एजुकेट चैलेंज अहेड ऑफ वेव्स 2025। द टॉप 10 फाइनलिस्ट of the Innovate to Educate Handheld Device Design Challenge under the upcoming World Audio-Visual Entertainment Summit (WAVES) were announced today. The challenge is centered on driving innovation among the youth at the intersection of technology, education, and gaming. It aims to inspire breakthrough ideas and designs for handheld devices that can revolutionize learning experience. The top 10 finalists have been selected from over 1,800 registrations of innovative ideas after rigorous evaluation by an expert jury panel comprising comprising industry leaders, technologists, educators, and designers. The shortlisted teams will present their ideas at a special showcase during the Waves 2025 in Mumbai. The finalists were announced by the Indian Digital Gaming Society (IDGS), which organized the competition in collaboration with the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting. The winners of the challenge will be felicitated at the grand finale by the ministry. PM Modi condoles Mandsaur accident, announce ex gratia for victims. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has expressed sadness at the loss of lives in an accident in Mandsaur, Madhya Pradesh. In a social media post, Mr. Modi expressed condolence to those who have lost their loved ones. He hoped that the injured would recover soon. The Prime Minister said an ex gratia of 2 lakh rupees from the Prime Minister's National Relief Fund will be given to the next of kin of each deceased. He said the injured will be given 50,000 rupees. PM Jaishankar, UK Foreign Secretary, discussed Pahalgam terror attack, emphasized zero tolerance for terrorism. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar today spoke to UK Foreign Secretary David Lammy. Both leaders discussed the cross-border terrorist attack at Pahalgam. They underlined the importance of zero tolerance for terrorism. Dr. K. Kasturirangan mated with state honors in Bangalore. Eminent space scientist, former ISRO chairman and Rajya Sabha member Dr. K. Kasturirangan was cremated with full state honors in Bangalore today. He passed away last Friday at his residence here. A host of dignitaries paid their respect to the late scientist at the Raman Research Institute. Governor Thawarchand Gehlot, Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah, Union Minister Dharmendra Pradhan, and ISRO Chairman Dr. V. Narayan were among those dignitaries who laid wreaths at the solemn ceremony held at Raman Research Institute in Bangalore. Speaking to media persons, Dharmendra Pradhan recalled his interaction with Dr. Kasturirangan when he held extensive consultations consultations for the formulation of the national education policy. And also while he was a Rajya Sabha member, he described Dr. Kasturirangan as a scholar with a deep understanding and a holistic approach to the issues. Pahalgam terror attack shows desperation cowardice of terrorism's partons, PM Modi said. Addressing the nation in his Man Ki Baat program of on Akashvani, Mr. Modi expressed anguish at the terror incident in Pahalgam, which occurred on the 22nd of this month. He stated that this attack shows the desperation and Kurdice of the partners of terrorism. He said the enemies of India and Jammu and Kashmir were not pleased that peace was returning to Kashmir, democracy was getting stronger, and terrorists were increasing at a record rate. Mr. Modi said the terrorists and the masterminds of terror executed the conspiracy because they want Kashmir to be destroyed again. Prime Minister asserted that the biggest strength in this war against terrorism is the unity of the country and the solidarity of 140 crore Indians. He added that this unity is the basis of the country's decisive fight against terrorism. He stressed the need to strengthen the resolve to face this challenge, saying strong willpower has to be demonstrated as a nation. Prime Minister Modi said that condolences and are continuously pouring in from all over the world following the terror attack. He said global leaders have called him up and written letters strongly condemning this heinous terrorist attack. Mr. Modi said that the whole world stands with 140 crore Indians in the nation's fight against terrorism. He assured the affected families that justice would be done. India's readiness to provide aid in global crisis becoming hallmark of national nations and identity, PM Modi. Prime Minister stated that many heart-touching examples of courage, patience and ingenuity came to light in this crisis. The Indian team rescued an elderly woman of more than 70 years of age who was buried under the debris of over 18 hours. The team from India provided every treatment facility from stabilizing her oxygen level to the treatment of fractures. Mr. Modi said that the woman expressed gratitude to the Indian rescue team, saying she got a new lease of life because of them. He also highlighted that the Indian rescue team received a lot of blessing from Buddhist monks after rescuing people trapped in monastery in Mandalay. Prime Minister Modi said the entire country is proud of all those who participated in Operation Brahma. He added that India's readiness as the Vishwamitra in times of crisis and commitment to humanity are becoming the hallmark of the nation's identity. Lieutenant General S. Patabhiraman, former Vice Chief of Army Staff, passed away at 78. Former Vice Chief of Army Staff and Colonel Commandant of the Bombay of Sappers, Lieutenant General S. Patabhiraman, passed away yesterday at the Military Hospital, Wellington in the Nilgiris district. He was 78. He was admitted for breathing difficulties for the past few days. His last rites were conducted with full military honors today. Government debunks fake message on Army Modernization Fund. The government today said that a WhatsApp message that has been spreading across various social media platforms claiming that the government opened a bank account for Indian Army modernization is misleading. The fact check unit of the PIB informed that the claimed message is fake. It added that the government has created the Armed Forces Battle Casualties Welfare Fund to provide immediate financial assistance to families of soldiers who have sacrificed their lives or were injured during military operations. This fund supports the welfare of battle casualties and their families and is not for modernization or purchasing weapons. Former ISRO chairman Dr. Krishna Swamy Kasturinangan to be cemented with full state honors in Bengaluru. Eminent space scientist, former chairman of ISRO and architect of the National Education Policy, Dr. Krishnaswamy Kasturinangan will be cemented with full state honors in Bengaluru today. The 84-year-old Dr. Kasturinangan passed away in Bengaluru last Friday. His mortal remains were kept in the Raman Research Institute today for the public to pay their last respects. Governor Thawar Chand Gehlot, Chief Minister Siddaramaiah, and ISRO Chairman V. Narayan were among the dignitaries who paid their last respects today. The cremation will be held at 2:30 p.m. at Hebel Cremation Center. Government prioritizing farmer empowerment calls for corporate investment in agriculture. VP Dhankar. Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar has said the government, under the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, has prioritized the empowerment of the farmers and agriculture. Speaking at the Tamil Nadu Agriculture University today, he said that many welfare schemes are implemented for the benefit of the farming communities. He said that schemes like the Prime Minister Kisan Yojana have been useful for the farmers directly. To make India achieve a $30 trillion economy in 247, economic reforms need to be carried out in all sectors. He appealed to the corporates to invest in agriculture related activities. Earlier, the vice president and his wife planted trees in the Ek Ped Maa Ke Naam scheme. The vice president also visited the agricultural exhibition at the venue. President Murmu returns to New Delhi after paying tribute to Pope Francis at Vatican City. IWAI reports record cargo movement of 145.5 mt in fiscal year 2024-25. Inland Waterways Authority of India (IWA) reported a record cargo movement of 145.5 million tons in the fiscal year 2024-25, according to the Ministry of Port, Shipping and Waterways. The number of national waterways increased for 5 to 11, one, with the operational length growing from 2,716 km to 4,894 km. It added that key cargo commodities like coal, iron ore fine sand, fly ash made up over 68% of the total cargo transported. The government's new Jalwahak scheme provides a 35% operating cost incentive for cargo owners and scheduled services on major routes including NW1, NW2, and NW16. Inland Waterways Authority of India (IWAI) aims to increase the modal share of freight movement through inland waterways transport from 2% to 5% and traffic volume to more than 200 million metric tons in line with the Maritime India Vision 2030 and more than 500 million metric tons by 2047 as per Maritime Amritkal Vision 2047. India to launch Bharat Pavilion at Waves 2025. As the world gathers for Waves 2025 from May 14, 2025, the World Audiovisual and Entertainment Summit in Mumbai, India will proudly unveil the Bharat Pavilion, a vibrant tribute to the country's profound legacy of storytelling and its growing influence in the global media and entertainment landscape. Guided by the theme Kala to Code, the pavilion will celebrate India's spirit of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. Vasudev Kutumbakam, the world is one family, and showcase how the country's artistic traditions have long been a beacon of creativity, harmony, and cultural diplomacy. Rooted in legacy and driven by innovation, India now looks to the future, ready to lead the world in storytelling, technology, and transformative cultural exchange. At the core of the Bharat Pavilion are four immersive zones that will take visitors through the continuum of Indian storytelling traditions. Shruti is spotlighting oral traditions from Vedic chants and folk ballads to classical music, radio, and the spoken word. Kriti highlighting written legacies, tracing the journey from cave engravings and palm life manuscripts to the evolution of print media, literature, and modern publishing. Dusty exploring visual expression from ancient dance forms, propriety, and folk theatre to India's thriving cinema, television, digital, and immersive storytelling ecosystem. Creators Leap, showcasing the future of storytelling with cutting edge technology. The Bharat Pavilion stands as a dynamic platform for creators, collaborators, and change makers across the media and entertainment ecosystem. It will present a valuable opportunity for stakeholders to connect with India's exceptional talent advanced storytelling technologies, and rapidly expanding market potential. More than a showcase of cultural heritage, the Bharat Pavilion will be a reflection of a strong government support in fostering cross-cultural partnership and investment, fostering itself as a global center for creative innovation and collaboration. Army Hospital introduced 3D microscope for minimally invasive glaucoma surgery. The Department of Ophthalmology in Army Hospital Research and Referral in New Delhi has achieved a milestone by introducing a 3D microscope for minimally invasive glaucoma surgery. This advanced technology provides three-dimensional visualization, enabling surgeons to perform complex eye surgeries more precisely. The system also features special 3D polarization glasses and a 55-inch 4K Ultra HD display, reducing surgical time and complications. This initiative underscores the Indian Army's commitment to delivering top-tier medical services and cutting-edge eye care to its personnel and beneficiaries. NTA launched platform to report suspicious claims on NEET UG 2025. The National Testing Agency (NTA) has launched a dedicated platform to report suspicious claims regarding the NEET UG 2025 examination. NTA advised candidates not to be misled by unscrupulous elements who indulge in malpractice and try to devise candidates with false claims. It also requested candidates to report such misleading information and persons who spread it on the official website of NTA until 5 p.m. on the 4th of the next month. NIA takes over Pelgam terror attack case on MHA orders. The National Investigation Agency (NIA) has begun the process of formally taking over the Pelgam terror attack case following orders from the Home Ministry. NIA teams, which have been camping at the terror attack site since Wednesday, have intensified the search for evidence. NIA said in a statement that the teams, overseen by an IG, a DIG, and an SP from the anti-terror agency, are examining the eyewitness who had seen the attack unfold at the Bison Valley. The eyewitnesses are being questioned in minute detail to piece together the sequence of events that led to one of the worst terror attacks in Kashmir. The entry and exit points are being closely scrutinized by the NIA teams for clues to the modes of operandi of the terrorists. The teams, aided by forensic and other experts, are checking the entire area thoroughly for evidence to expose the terror conspiracy that led to the attack that has shocked the nations. और इसी के साथ करंट अफेयर्स हो जाती है समाप्त.